So the way you got into making money as a travel photographer has been through festivals.
That's correct.
And your way of getting into these festivals, I'm just curious, like what is a good way to get into these festivals as a photographer for it?
Well, my experience was that I had already worked with the production company before. So if you've got previous connections, that's great. But I understand most people will not have.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the best way to do it really is to approach the festivals, preferably while they're young. Um, Young festivals are still going to need, and I'm talking like 3 years old, 3 or 4 or 5 years old at most. They're going to still need photographers, and it may be that the first year they can't afford to pay you. The second year they might pay you expenses, and the third year they'll pay you as a photographer. I don't know whether they'll be upfront with giving you money straight away, but every festival is going to need a photographer. That's a fact.
That's a great
So
it's a great system you're putting out there because yeah, if you can just find those start because there's festivals always starting up. And if you can get in there and be
yeah,
like, "Hey, I'll take photos for free for this first year. I know you guys are starting up," or kind of approaching it more like, "Hey, yeah, let's make a relationship here, and then we'll move forward to getting paid as this thing gets bigger." Um,
yeah, it's really not that hard to get in contact and find these people. And the best thing, a lot of people like to email people because they're scared of picking up the phone. And this is something I'm really against. I think if you can get someone's phone number, call them and don't email them, and you'll get a much better response from people. Because I ignore emails every day from stuff that I don't have time to answer, or it'll just be like, oh, can you help me find a camera? And it's just, can you help me find a camera? If they'd asked, I've got this much budget, because they don't give me the right information because they've done it through email, I can't really help them too much. So
yeah.
pick the phone and call them, get around. And I mean, festivals are really, I mean, I know England's probably got more festivals than America in terms of music festivals. There is countless festivals every weekend, and it started becoming that these Croatian festivals that popped up. I can think of one, two, probably eight